The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
This is The Route Tree, broadcasting live on DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys app. Now, your host, Drew Pearson.
Welcome to another edition of The Route Tree with your host, Drew Pearson, the former wide receiver, the original 88, and NFL Hall of Famer from the Dallas Cowboys. And come take a ride with me as we dive deep into the heart of greatness from the past, from the present, and the future. And today, I'm so excited because we have a special guest, my man, all right, none other than the legendary Dallas Cowboy linebacker, the hitting machine. You know, NFL, there's so many cool nicknames, you know.
Yes,
we
sir.
had Too Tall on here,
Right.
you know,
Right.
cool nickname. But the hitting machine,
Yes, sir.
when you say that name, there's only one person that comes to mind.
Right on.
And so buckle up, get ready for the Route Tree because we got a special guest today, none other than the great Gene Lockhart, number 56, the
Yes,
hitting
sir.
machine. Gino.
Hello, my man.
Looking good, man.
What, Hood?
Don't hit me, man.
Yes,
Hood, Hood. Good to see you, man. How
It's
you
good.
been?
It's good. Can't complain at all. You know, I'm here. I'm alive, and glad to be in the presence of greatness. Glad to be here at this beautiful facility. It's my first time really coming over here.
Is that right?
Yeah, to see this and to be a part of this is just absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I have chills just being in here, walking in here, and to see what the Joneses has built around here in Dallas, Texas, and here in Prosper. It's just awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But the thing is, you need to come around here a little more often.
Yes, sir.
People need to see you around here. Some of these players need to see you around
sir.
here, you know, because I know if you talk to them,
Yes, sir.
they're going to listen.
What's that?
Okay?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, one thing I can do is hit.
You could hit and you could preach, brother.
sir.
You could preach to them. So anyway, we appreciate you taking the time. You know, you're a Texas guy.
Yes, sir.
And so end up playing for the Dallas Cowboys. Must have been pretty cool. You went to Houston
Yes.
and all that, but you're from Crockett, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me about Crockett. First of all, where is Crockett, Texas?
Crockett is deep East Texas. East Texas, you know, you'll hear about Texas. You'll hear about Lufkin, Texas.
Right.
Tyler, Texas, with great Earl Campbell.
Yeah.
A lot of great guys come out of East Texas. And
How about Hallsville? Robert Newhouse?
Robert Newhouse, of course, yeah. Man. Homeboy, all of them homeboys. You know, all of us homeboys up there. You had Robert Durham come in here from Kilgore.
Okay.
And, matter of fact, he tried out for the Cowboys for a minute there.
Yeah.
But a lot of great athletes come out of Crockett, you know, not only football, but basketball as well. You know, you mentioned the Rocket from Crockett, Claude Riley.
Riley,
And
basketball.
A lot of great guys. But one thing about Crockett, Texas is it's extremely small.
Okay.
But
when you say small, you're talking about what, 1,000, 2,000, 1,500 people?
not that bad, Drew. not that
Okay.
bad. We're talking about 3,500, 4,000
Oh, okay.
people.
All right.
But
so you played high,
small enough.
3A, 5A?
Right. It's 3A. We
Okay.
played 3A.
Yeah.
But it's small enough where everybody know everybody's business.
Amen.
Everybody's
I love it. Yeah.
neighbor.
Hometown.
And we took care of each other. And you know, this one could whip you, and this one could whip you, and that's where you that's where you get all the obedience from.
Right.
But also in Crockett, Texas, where you learn the hard work.
Yeah.
How to persevere, how to go out there and chop the cotton, and how to haul hay and do the hogs and the cows, and because you know we was hungry back then.
Yeah.
And you know it's like some teams ought to be hungry, you know, so hungry right for some victories and things like that. We were hungry just for a meal.
Yeah.
So we had to get out there and get it.
So it's a big family?
Oh yeah, but our family is it's a family of. It was 5 of us, 2 girls. I'm 2 girls older.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the middle and 2 boys younger.
Yeah.
But again, all the houses are so close. And
Everybody's-
the neighborhood,
yeah.
the whole neighborhood was
Yeah.
just like family. So,
So if
that's
you
what
got
we
in
did.
trouble, the neighbors can say,
Oh, yeah.
straighten you out just like your
They
parents.
didn't have to say anything. They gonna whip you first, and then tell your mom and dad. And
Then you go get another whooping.
Yeah, then you gonna get another whipping. So you know, well, we used to being beat.
Right on. So you had a nice career at Crockett, good enough to get that scholarship to Houston, but you had other offers coming out of Crockett?
I had a tremendous amount of offers. You know, I thought I was gonna go to USC. That's where I really wanted to go.
And this is all that linebacker, right?
Yeah,
Middle
it's
line.
all-
That's
it's
you
all that-
forever.
all that- forever, and always.
Always. I hear you.
Yeah. So USC, Texas A&M, Texas, all the schools. But there was something about when I made the decision. It had to be a good feeling for me. So when I visited the campus, I felt like I fitted in with there. And then you had the great Elmer Red, who was doing all the recruiting in East Texas and bringing all the guys from East Texas there. And, at that time, University of Houston was a winning organization. Now they're winning back again.
Yeah, they sure are.
So, and again, the thing that they stressed mostly about me to my parents was the activities, and most important, getting the education.
Academics.
Right, get the academics right. Yeah. So I was able to graduate with a degree in marketing.
Right on, brother.
So not only did I get the scholarship, I got my degree.
Was your coach Bill Yeoman?
Bill Yeoman.
Bill Yeoman. What was he like, man? Because he's a pretty damn good coach, reputation-wise.
He's an icon.
He built
the Houston Veer. You call it the Houston Veer.
He
created that. And if you think about it, how legendary he was, look at what Coach Tom Landry did. He did the flex defense.
Right.
So talking about innovators, I played for innovators throughout my entire career, and to be a part of that. So you was playing for people that you actually knew that they knew what the hell they was doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So you had a good experience at the University of Houston there?
Sir.
I'm checking here. Let me see. You made, what do you make, All-American?
Three-time All-Southwest Conference.
All-Southwest Conference and all that?
Yes, sir.
Man, the Crockett Rocket on the football side. Okay, now it's time. You had a nice career.
Yeah.
NFL draft. What did they tell you? You going to be drafted or not? You expecting to be drafted?
Well, they told me I would probably get drafted somewhere around the 3rd or 4th round.
Yeah.
And so, here I am in Houston. I went to the Houston Oilers draft room where they had the big setup up in there. And then I have all my parents and my sisters and my brothers there. I'm getting ready to get drafted and get drafted somewhere. Right. Didn't know exactly where.
Right.
So, but then the 3rd round go by and I drafted, It feel like one of them Shadur Sanders kind of deal. 4th round go by, not drafted.
Yeah.
Then, you start getting anxious and you start walking around and you start wondering what the world is going on. And I'm picking up the phone, call my agent and say, man, I thought you told me that I was going to be in the 3rd or 4th round.
Right.
He said, ain't nobody said nothing yet.
Yeah.
So he hurried up and got off the phone because it wasn't no good conversation. Well, then the 5th round passed. So after the 5th round passed, I got up and I said, man, let's go. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. Then by the time I get out to the car, I get the telephone call from Gil Brandon, Coach Tom Landry.
Yeah.
You want to be a Cowboy? I said, yes, sir. I want to be whoever called me at this point in time. I want to be.
And that's when he had 7 rounds of the draft, right?
Right.
At that time?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Yeah. So, it wasn't that deep, but and then think about it. I was a 4th linebacker that was taken. Billy Cannon was drafted before me. Okay. Steve Diassi.
Okay.
Ed Martin. And then you had Bob Brunick already here, Jeff Rower already here.
Yeah.
So we're deep at linebackers. So the first thing I say is, Coach, how in the world can I make this football team with all these people?
Yeah. But hold on. Let's create a little suspense here.
Okay.
Let's
do it.
How the coach responded to that, okay?
All right.
We'll do that when the route tree continues.
Let's do
with the great Eugene Lockhart.
Yes, sir.
Right after this. We'll be right back. Hood.
Every day begins with a promise to work hard and to build a future. That's why we're here, providing the tools, expertise, and John Deere equipment you have relied on for generations to help you get the job done right. We're with you. That's our promise to you, because no matter the project or the challenge you're facing,
we're with you. We're united.
Cowboys fans, we've got big news. Black Rifle Energy is now available at Texas 7-Eleven stores. And for a limited time, you can score 2 cans for just $6 at participating locations. These cans pack a serious punch, 200 milligrams of caffeine, veteran-crafted flavor, and the clean energy you need to power through those long days. So the next time you roll into your neighborhood 7-Eleven here in Texas, grab that 2 for $6 Black Rifle Energy deal and fuel up the American way. Black Rifle Coffee, America's coffee.
How's it going? You see that Cowboys game?
Oh, I watched. Been seeing some good things.
Totally. They have some talent.
Yup, some great talent.
And they got some fight.
Hoping this is the year.
Me too. Oh, I'm Cody, by the way.
I'm Travis.
Nice to meet you, Travis. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys!
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes! Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
Back to the route tree.
All right, welcome back to the Route Tree. I'm Drew Pearson, the original 88. We're here at the Cowboys headquarters. We appreciate them housing the Route Tree podcast, and we try to bring in a special guest from the past, the present, and try to find out what you're doing and what they did to get to the point of becoming a Dallas Cowboy and having the success that they did have as a Dallas Cowboy. And that one guy we got here today, look at him, the hitting machine.
Yes,
looks like he want to hit somebody right now. So we were talking about when you got to the Cowboys,
right.
And what was that like when you got to the Cowboys? First of all, were you a Cowboys fan growing up?
Absolutely, man. You have to be. From East Texas, all around Texas.
No Houston.
No
Oilers.
No Houston. Even though I went to school at the University of Houston, still wasn't an Oilers fan.
Yeah.
My daddy was just a diehard Cowboy fan. I'm talking about ate, slept, everything was Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
And for me to get drafted by the Cowboys was extraordinary for him, and he was to the point where if his life could have ended then, it was all right.
All right.
Now my boy is playing for my team, and I'll tell you what, it's just awesome because now my dad had a chance to not only see me play in high school, then go 2 hours up the street. I play at the University of Houston, and then I come 2 hours this way. I'm playing for the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
So he had an opportunity to see me play my entire career, and which was
Close
also
by.
awesome for me. So, so it was definitely an honor. Plus, he loved Tom Landry, and he got a chance to meet Coach Landry. Because soon as I got drafted the next day, I had to come up here and do a contract. Right. So, because it was 6th round, you really didn't need no agent.
You don't have no leverage much.
No, not much at all, if any. So you just come and get your check, right, more or less. So we walk in there, man, but I'm excited because this is huge for me.
Yeah.
So Coach Landry, they walk out practically and just, here's your check. But when my dad saw Coach Landry and Gil Brandt, he just hugged him. I'm talking about he loved the Cowboys so much.
Your dad hugged him?
He hugged him instead of me shaking their hand. My dad grabbed a hold to him.
He's like, oh, man, that's so cool. That is so cool.
And then Gil Brandt already has my signing bonus.
Right.
So Gil reached me the signing bonus, and I'm shaking like this. And then my dad just grabbed my hand and said, "Don't worry about it. I got it for you.
I got it for
you." Yeah.
I got it.
So
just sign it back.
Just sign it back, yeah. So it was extraordinary. My dad never missed a football game, and everybody started to know him at the stadiums and coming in. So it's been a great honor for me.
Yeah.
And to be a part of Dallas Cowboys and America's team with all the history and all the greatness that, you can't ask for anything better than to live in the city.
So it's like almost like a dream come true for you.
Yeah.
And it kind of eased the disappointment maybe, having to wait to the 6th round. You know, we had to correct ourselves. There's 12 rounds that year.
Right.
But it had to be kind of disappointment. But this kind of makes up for it, right?
Ain't no doubt about it.
But you could have ended up in Tennessee or Green Bay or somewhere like that.
Somewhere real cold.
Right.
And, I'm from the South, so me and cold really don't do well together.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was well worth the wait.
Yeah.
But it didn't worry. The thing that Tom Landry told me was, it don't matter where you get drafted at.
Amen.
It's what you do when you get here.
Amen.
Now, when I took that, I said, "Coach, what is it going to take for me to make this team?" And more or less, he was just saying, hit every damn thing that moved. So I took that on from the time I got here, working out during the summertime to training camp. Mm-hmm. And I knew if I was going to make this team, I was going to hit everything that moved.
Amen.
So that's when I got the name the Hit Machine, because I hit every damn thing that moved, Drew. And Drew, I tell you what,
so you didn't have that in college. You had that once you got in the Cowboys.
Yeah, no, I didn't have.
You had the rep of hitting everything that moves.
Right.
But now you're
because
classifying it, dignifying it.
You have to take it to another level.
Yeah, yeah.
It's because now you're talking about whether you're going to make the team or not.
Right.
Or you just going to be a draft choice or you just going to be lost in the draft.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Take the money and run.
You know, I had to show up.
Yeah.
I had to show up and
the competition there when you got there. Who the veterans you mentioned? Who was there again?
Yeah, you talking about Bob Brunick, all pro, already there. Yeah,
Mr. Flex defense.
Right. Mr. Know-it-all, and you know, think about it. Then you have Jeff Rower.
Okay.
He's there.
Yale University. Mm-hmm.
Then you get Billy Cannon drafted. Steve Diassi drafted before me. Ed Morton. So I'm walking in here 7 deep.
Yeah.
7th linebacker deep.
Yeah.
So I had to do something. I had to learn. I had to get a nickname.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. I'm talking about, man.
So now it's the hitting machine. You're hitting everything. And going through training camp, when you found out that you made it through that process.
Right.
And you found out you made the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
Man. What was that like, man?
It's like,
your dad was on the phone with you. Did you all together when you found out?
No. My dad was the only one that was here in Dallas on that particular day. And you know how it is the day before the last cut.
Yeah.
So everybody's trying to call you. I made sure that nobody called me. Because if you get that call, usually it's to tell you need to bring your playbook and come see Coach Landry. So I made sure my aunts, my uncles, my sisters quit calling me.
Yeah.
Because every time you call,
you're freaking out.
I'm jumping. So I'm more or less right. So to get that when finally you get in that first meeting and you look at yourself and say, "Dang, man, I made it."
Wow.
I made it, man. I'm sitting in the room with Too Tall Jones and Randy White and these legends, and I'm looking at Ernest Stallman and Eugene Stallman, and I said, wow, look at this now, man. Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that when you got in that room. Jerry Tubbs,
right?
Your linebacker coach and all that, but the flex defense, a little different from what you're used to.
Yeah.
And let's talk about that and how you had to make that adjustment to become still the hitting machine.
Yeah, I tell you what.
But let's do that when we get right back, okay? We'll do that when the route tree returns right after this. Hood. I'm getting all fired up. I don't know about y'all.
Yes.
AT&T has a new guarantee because most things in life are not guaranteed, like getting through self-checkout by yourself.
Warning, each item must be placed in the bagging area.
Not guaranteed.
Place item in the bagging area. Place item in the bagging area.
You know what AT&T guarantees? Connectivity you depend on, deals you want, and service you deserve. Or we make it right. Terms and conditions apply. Visit att.com/guarantee for details. AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
If you're looking for fresh American roasted coffee that gives back, you need to head to your local grocery store and pick up a bag of Black Rifle coffee. That's right, America's coffee is now available in the coffee aisle of a grocery store near you. Black Rifle Coffee Company is veteran-founded with a mission to give back to those brave men and women who have served our nation. Every bag, box, or can you purchase helps support that mission. Head to your local grocery store and roast yourself some Black Rifle coffee today.
Welcome back into Dear Doctor, the show where I answer life's questions with an ice-cold can of Dr. Pepper. Sheila, let's hear from our next caller, would you?
Dear Doctor, my friend supported me during a tough time, but what's the right gift that says, thanks for being a shoulder to cry on?
Okay, this one's easy. I say give her a delicious Dr. Pepper. Nothing says, thanks, girl, better than a one-of-a-kind soda. Yes, any Dr. Pepper flavor will do. Now, just a reminder that I don't need to be a real doctor to know that Dr. Pepper is the one you deserve.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code Cowboys VIP.
Back to the route tree.
All right, welcome back to the route tree. I'm Drew Pearson, the original number 88, and thanks for tuning in We got a special show because we got a special guest. You know, we do a little offense, defense, but today this is all defense. All right, you know, and I'm just so glad we're on opposite sides of the table because I might get jacked up on that wall with all these plays up here. But anyway, Gene, we appreciate your passion. That is the kind of passion you brought to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And when you brought that at that time, the Cowboys needed that, right?
Right, exactly. It was a time when Cowboys wasn't they wasn't winning as much as they was accustomed to.
Yeah,
they was 8-8 or 10-6 or something like that.
Yeah,
but it was a time when I got here on the defense, it just didn't seem like it was just that much excitement, you know, and trying to learn the flex defense was had to take a major step for me,
right?
Because I'm used to line up at linebacker, just attacking wherever the ball is going to be, reading the center or reading the guard, and bam, and going. But now I'm having to sit back here
in the flex,
watch this flex, and it depends on what this person does, that person does. It determines where you go. And now, not only that, I'm the captain of the defense, so I'm the quarterback, whereas I'm calling all the plays as well.
Right.
Now, so that takes away some of the aggressiveness that you have because of the thinking that you have to do.
That's a good point.
So in order for me to be the hit machine and be able to still do what I wanted to do, I had to go home and I had to study extremely hard. I had to become a student of the game. I had to learn this defense to the point where it was secondary for me, and then I could just look at it in the formation down in distance, and then I can still apply pressure when it came to somebody, when they step up in the hole, I can meet them like a cement mixer.
Yeah.
And see, that was the fun part of the flex for me because, yes, I got Randy White here, I got Too Tall on this side. They're going to take care of, they're going to hold up these guys for me. Bam. I can just tango and get to the hole and meet the running back right there.
Yeah.
But the defense was so great that it allowed the linebacker to be the guy who made the most tackles. Along with
that's the setup of the defense.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a setup. It's set up for the middle linebacker to make right. And then for the weak safety, because the weak safety's run reads was the same as mine. So that was Michael Downs at the time. Yeah. And he had a lot of tackles as well.
Well, that's why that middle linebacker, Jerry Tubbs, Leroy Jordan, Bob Brunick,
and me.
Right?
So it's not that many.
That's it.
It's not that many. And be the first rookie to ever start.
Man,
So that was to ever start in middle linebacker, man. It is just an honor. And to think about the great guys that's before me, that the linemen that played in front of me. Yeah. To think about all of that greatness and all the Hall of Fame and all Ring of Honor and all these, and then I'm sitting back there behind those guys, man, it's just an honor.
But you recognize the fact that you got to learn this defense to be effective. Right. You can have all these guys in front of you, but y'all got to take care of my business so that I can take advantage of this that's here in front of me.
It didn't matter.
Say those names again. Too Tall, Randy White, Harvey Martin.
Yeah.
Oh my God, John Dutton. Oh my goodness.
All these guys, man. You got Dickerson on the defensive end.
Anthony Dickerson.
Yeah. You got Dickerson. You got Michael Downs. You got Everson Walls. You got Bill Bates. You got Ron Fellows. We're talking about. You're talking about guys defense. When we showed up to play, and we went on business trips. See, we wasn't dressed in jeans and stuff. We had on suits. We was going to a business meeting when we were going to take care of our business on the field, put our suits back on, get on the plane, and come on back home. We was taking care of
and we
business.
had no money to have two or three shirts with us, right? That's that same shirt.
Right.
We wore all weekend, didn't we?
The same shirt, the same we may have changed ties, but that was all. But what we didn't change was the winning attitude of the Dallas Cowboys and what it meant to be a Dallas Cowboy and how we honored that and how Coach Landry and the players in this organization, how we honored that name and the Cowboys, a tradition of winning.
That's what I don't hear,
man. And
that respect you have.
When we go somewhere, man, everybody knew that the Cowboys were in town. And it's the same way around here in Dallas. Dallas Cowboys. You're a Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
You're well known.
Yeah.
So you have to carry yourself in a respectful manner and hold the tradition extremely high that where it really is.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you've had that, man, and you were a leader from day one when you joined the Cowboys, and playing that position, you needed to be that.
Thank you.
What other, before we get into that, let's take a quick break and we'll come right back. Talk about some of the other leaders on that defense that made it so effective. Because nobody was giving up 100 yards.
Oh, no, we
right?
didn't do that. No.
Nobody's getting 100 yards against the flex.
Check the schedule out. Check anything you want to get. You wasn't going to get 100 yards on us.
Right.
Not running the ball.
No.
We didn't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Running the ball? No.
We weren't doing that.
And because big reason is because you were making tackles. 200. 1,001 tackles in his career, 130-some games. Oh, my God. I'm Drew Pearson, so just so you know, just so you don't.
I tell you what, man.
That many hits, you might think I'm somebody else. I don't care if you did, man. God bless you, G. We'll be right back with the route tree right after this.
Every day begins with a promise to work hard and to build a future. That's why we're here, providing the tools, expertise, and John Deere equipment you have relied on for generations to help you get the job done right. We're with you. That's our promise to you, because no matter the project or the challenge you're facing,
We're with you. We're united. Cowboys fans, we've got big news. Black Rifle Energy is now available at Texas 7-Eleven stores. And for a limited time, you can score 2 cans for just $6 at participating locations. These cans pack a serious punch, 200 milligrams of caffeine, veteran-crafted flavor, and the clean energy you need to power through those long days. So the next time you roll into your neighborhood 7-Eleven here in Texas, grab that 2 for $6 Black Rifle Energy deal and fuel up the American way. Black Rifle Coffee, America's coffee.
How's it going? You see that Cowboys game?
Oh, I watched. Been seeing some good things.
Totally. They have some talent.
Yup, some great talent.
And they got some fight.
Hoping this is the year.
Me too. Oh, I'm Cody, by the way.
I'm Travis.
Nice to meet you, Travis. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys!
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
Back to the route tree.
Welcome back to the route tree. I'm just hanging with my man, Gino Lockhart. We're just having a good time, man. One of my special, you meet guys that come after you.
Yes, sir.
You say, well, this guy could have played with us, all right? You're one that could have played with. I ain't saying that about everybody.
Right.
Because everybody ain't tough enough
right.
to go through Landry stuff.
Right. Exactly.
You tasted that,
Right.
And you survived that.
Right.
So I see you and I say, hey, he could have played with us.
Right.
You could have been one of us. But anyway, the career you had once you got to the Cowboys, man, it's just amazing, Starting at line, what do I got, 130-some games, 136 games you played?
Right.
How many fingers I got up,
Yeah, no, right, exactly right.
That's a lot of games, but then 1,001 tackles.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That 1 year you led the Cowboys.
222
tackles. That's still a record.
Yes, sir.
It's still a record. For the career, Woodson is the leader, but I don't understand that. But anyway, Woodson is the leader, but he's a safety playing back there.
Right.
But 1,001 tackles, brother, in your career. Now, who's the 1,001? Who's that last guy? You remember who the last tackle was?
I think the last one, it had to have been John Riggins.
Ooh. Okay.
I think it was John Riggins, and I think it was the last one. I think it was the season where we went 1-15, and we beat the Redskins the last game.
Okay.
Right. So
1-15. Oh man, that must have been tough.
Yeah, it was a tough season. But I had a lot of tackles, and I enjoyed every single one of them, and I wanted to put myself in a position where I could make more.
Yeah.
So that's why it was vitally important for me to learn the defense, where it became second nature to me, where I could just step out there on the football field and, man, see based on down and distance, the position on the field, and the formation. I'm going to tell you the plays that you're going to run.
Yeah.
And if somebody moved, I had to make the adjustment because I'm the quarterback of the defense. So I'm engineering this victory. I'm engineering the way to what we get ready to put on your butts. So.
And going into the game, you're getting in game planning. You got to really be on it. I mean,
right.
You got to put people in position, make sure they're not out of position and this and that,
That's right.
Because if there's any question,
that's right.
Coach Landry coming to you.
Right.
What's the problem?
Right. Right. So the flex defense was based on the strength and weaknesses.
Yes.
On where the tight end was, where the 2 wide receivers were. If somebody moved, the whole defense changed. I got to get it to these guys up front, and then not only that change, the coverage changed. So I had to be in tune with the guys behind me. But that's the greatest thing about playing defense. That was so structured and that was so that you had to be in tune with everything and everybody. And everybody had to be in the same place at the same time. They had to be in position. But you still had to bring the aggressiveness.
Yes.
Because there's nothing soft
still
about
the NFL.
The NF and the NF.
Nobody care about your
Then ain't
steps.
Nothing about
all that
your flex and all of this.
Yeah.
They trying to run through your heart, run through your chest, grab your heart, and show it to you before you die.
All right.
And so that's what it was all about. But and then
you had 6 interceptions.
Yeah.
And you took one back.
Yes, sir.
Remember that one?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Is that right?
Pittsburgh.
Tell me a little bit about that, man.
Well, I tell you, I know we was in man-to-man coverage, and I hated man-to-man coverage.
You on the back?
I was on the back.
Okay.
And see, when they did man-to-man coverages, I'm going to come out of the game. I usually come out of the game.
All right.
But then they put the defense back there. But this time, the running back, and we playing against the Eagles. Wilbur Montgomery, do a swing. So I'm the linebacker, so I follow him, and they was doing a curl route behind it.
Right.
So instead of me just jumping up on Wilbur, I go to the curl route.
Jump the route.
Bam, jump the route, pick 6. First NFL touchdown by the hit machine.
So it was the Eagles?
Yes, it was Philadelphia Eagles.
Was it at home or away?
It was at home, man.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was where God could see his favorite
What
team.
do you do when you got in the end zone? You ain't used to that now.
Yes,
what did you do? You strike that ball and you keep it.
I held it up like, whoa, I really did this. I had to look at it and see if I really had it in my hand.
Right. So that had to be a special moment. Your dad was there?
Yes, sir.
You saw that?
My dad was there,
proud,
man.
Huh?
Yes, sir. And I got the biggest hug after the game coming from Dad. Yes, sir. But
that's pretty
awesome.
cool, man.
Yes, sir.
Wow. You had so many great moments, 1,001 hits and all that, 220.
222 in one season.
222 in one season, man.
Yeah, and that was the year.
That had to be the year. That's in '89.
Yeah.
That's Landry's last year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, and it was. I tell you, it was.
That had to be tough.
That was 16 tackles a game.
Yeah.
And that's when we was playing against the guys like Christian Okoye, them big linebackers, them big linemen.
Yeah.
You playing against Riggins and Earl Campbell's, these guys, man, and 16 times a game. But I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world, man,
timing,
because it's no sense in me being out there on this dang field
Yeah.
if I'm not going to be doing something. I want to be doing something. I want to be active. It's no sense. I might well sit on the bench if I'm not going to be present. My presence needs to be known. I just didn't want to play for no Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
I wanted to be all pro.
You wanted.
I wanted to be a Hall of Famer. You know,
want to be in that ring of honor.
I need to be in that ring. I need to do something out here
Yeah.
to say that I'm worthy of wearing the star on my head.
Every game,
Right.
every time you came down that
every
tunnel.
time, man.
Right?
You walk down that tunnel, man, it meant something. Tears coming down your eyes.
Yeah.
You walking this high off the ground. Man, I can't wait to get out there. I was hoping that they won the toss, and so we can get out there on defense first, baby.
Right
I'm ready to get out there on defense first, baby. We want to do that, man. So And again, man, the thing that is different about the game now, you don't see all the camaraderie and the hard hits and the teams doing the things we do. Because if you made a tackle somewhere, everybody let you know. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Meet me at the ball, baby. Meet me
rallying,
at the ball.
rallying together.
And
yeah.
then once you get a cohesive group of guys that love to do this and showed up at the ball every single
time. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
And I see that in some teams in the NFL.
Right.
And those are the teams that are having success.
Right.
Because they might be pros, but they're playing like they kids in college and all that, and aggressive like that, rallying to the ball, not depending on somebody made that tackle while I'm way over here.
Exactly.
I don't need to get over there. No.
This is grown. This is a grown folks game.
But you never know, you might bust out of there or the ball come flying out. Get around the ball. Right. Get in the film.
This is a grown folks game.
Get in the film.
We're not kids.
Yeah.
No. Grown folks take care of their kids.
Amen.
Right. So we take care of our defense, and we be sure that we take care of the reputation that the Cowboys are so used to, and that's been America's team.
Yeah. Did you think Coach Landry, it was time for him to go at that point?
Well,
that's hard call.
It's a hard call, but it was made, and Coach Landry, who could have ever said when it was the right time for such an innovator to leave or to go? Perhaps it was.
Yeah.
But we'll never know. But
the only reason I say it's the right time because the surroundings of the game, the structure of the game changed. The salary cap and all this kind of stuff started playing into the game, and that prevented teams from building from within the way they wanted to build and getting the right players and going to Houston and finding Lockhart in the 6th round and Drew Pearson as a free agent and stuff. But it prevented them from building teams that way, and it kind of took the edge away.
And the thing is about the Dallas Cowboys when Coach Landry was here was you never seen the players switching from team to team to team.
Yeah.
No. There wasn't any of that.
Coaches, players, or nobody.
Players. That's exactly right. Yeah. We were the family. We stayed together. We played together. Yeah. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. Yeah. And that's the way. That's why the cohesiveness of this organization and the Cowboys organization was so close because we didn't see guys getting traded to Houston or to Washington. We didn't see all of that. Yeah. But as you asked me the question about was it time for Coach Landry to leave? Yes, the game had changed. The salary caps and all those different types of things, and it would have been a totally different type of team and game then. And so perhaps it was the best time for him to leave at that particular time. And and what better guy to bring in to Jimmy Johnson and the Jones family and change the whole entire culture and to get the chance to play for both of them, Jimmy Johnson too, and to be a part of this Jones family and the tradition that they've made here is just absolutely.
Think about the pressure on Jimmy Johnson and that staff coming in.
Yeah, man.
Oh, my God. What did they have to do? They had to win.
They had to win.
And they did.
They did, and they put together an organization. They put together coaching staff that demanded that the Cowboys
be back on top.
Be back on top and be exactly what they are.
And we're going to get back there.
It won't. Yes, sir.
We're going to get back.
Yes, sir. Mr. Jones going to do what Mr. Jones does.
Amen.
Hey.
He going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah,
but look here.
I heard him say the other day, I heard him say on TV, he said, my goal is to be the best owner with the most Super Bowls before I retire.
Ever.
And I promise you, if he said it, you damn sure well better believe it.
You better believe it.
Go get him, Jerry. Go get him, Mr. Jones.
All I can say is,
go get him.
Don't bet against it.
Don't bet against it. Yes, sir.
Hey, we got to talk about, before we go, we can do this all day, but we got to talk about what you're doing now.
Yes, sir.
The little hiccup you had in your life, how you overcame that, because I think a lot of people need to hear about that.
Right, exactly.
How you can hit that rock bottom and come back out of that.
We can do that.
Still be the hitting machine. All right?
Sir.
We'll do that when the route tree continues right after this. Hold up.
Right.
Every day begins with a promise to work hard and to build a future. That's why we're here, providing the tools, expertise, and John Deere equipment you have relied on for generations to help you get the job done right. We're with you. That's our promise to you. Because no matter the project or the challenge you're facing,
We're with you. We're united.
Cowboys fans, we've got big news. Black Rifle Energy is now available at Texas 7-Eleven stores. And for a limited time, you can score 2 cans for just $6 at participating locations. These cans pack a serious punch, 200 milligrams of caffeine, veteran-crafted flavor, and the clean energy you need to power through those long days. So the next time you roll into your neighborhood 7-Eleven here in Texas, grab that 2 for $6 Black Rifle Energy deal and fuel up the American way. Black Rifle Coffee, America's coffee.
How's it going? You see that Cowboys game?
Oh, I watched. Been seeing some good things.
Totally. They have some talent.
Yup, some great talent.
And they got some fight.
Hoping this is the year.
Me too. Oh, I'm Cody, by the way.
I'm Travis.
Nice to meet you, Travis. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys!
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
Back to the route tree.
All right, welcome back to the Route Tree. I'm Drew Pearson, the original number 88, and our special guest today is none other than the number 56, the hitting machine. From the Dallas Cowboys, Eugene, the hitting machine, Lockhart.
Sir.
You played how many years with Dallas?
8 years.
8 years. Then you went to New England. Was that wasn't? Yeah, you didn't like that deal, did you?
Yeah, it was like too cold, you know. And I wasn't doing too much hitting up there in that cold weather.
I hear you, brother. And then the career kind of was older, and
Right.
So what did you get into initially into your life after football? You graduated from the University of Houston with a math degree.
No, with a marketing
and accounting degree.
Right.
Yeah.
So I graduated from there. So after my career was over, of course, I wanted to get into business, and I started a couple of companies here. I had a swimming pool company where we built custom pools, and then we had a 1-hour photo lab.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I got into the mortgage industry, and that's when I got into some trouble back then. And then I had to pay penalty for they threw a red flag, threw the flag on me, so I had to go and do some time in jail for that.
You were scapegoat. I know all about that
sir.
situation. Who was in the court with you that day?
You was there with me. You was there, and Randy White was there.
Randy White was there.
Yeah, so a lot of guys were there to support me, and it meant so much to me because I was put in a position where I had to take the rap for something I did not do.
Yeah.
And it still haunts me today because I know I didn't do it, but I did at the time.
Yeah.
And it was very unfortunate for me. But I tell you, it's one of the best things that happened to me because I got a chance to do something that I really wanted to do, and that was bring people to Christ. Right now, I'm doing ministry right now as well, and 99 men through there. I started a church when I got in there. When I got in there, 99 men ended up giving their life to Christ. So it was well worth it. I learned a lot from it. I learned a lot from what I learned from the Dallas Cowboys and being in the NFL. Teamwork, how to bring some people together for one common denominator. And just because we're there doesn't mean we have to stay there. Just because you lose doesn't mean you
Say that again. Just because we're there,
don't have to stay there.
You don't have to stay there.
We just coming for the visit.
Amen.
Right. And just because we look like we're losers right now doesn't mean we stay there.
Yeah.
We just visiting just for a minute. But when you leave, you be sure you leave your mark.
Right.
You leave your mark. You leave your leadership. Leave it somewhere where people can still talk about you when they're gone. Okay? And so those are the things I wanted to do. And now, I just do a tremendous amount of charity work. I feed the homeless. I do that. I do a Cowboys game watching party. You were part of that as well.
Yeah.
And then this year we did about 8,500 toys for tots for Christmas. So
nice.
So a lot of different things happened. But that point in my life, it took me down for a minute. It took me down for a minute. But at the same time, every single day that I was there, I was trying to make a difference in somebody's life.
Yes.
And then, because I knew one day that I was going to get out of there, but I didn't. I was going to get out, and when I got out, it's the same thing. The winning attitude. It's who you are. It's a mentality on the inside of you that just won't let you quit. That I am somebody. I'm God's child, number one, and that I didn't do it, but that's okay. Whatever I was, and 99 men gave their life to Christ. That's the most important thing that happened to me in that situation.
You didn't let it define you.
Right.
You recovered from that.
Exactly.
And you recovered gracefully. And I got the honor, of inducting you, presenting you into the Texas Black Sports Hall of Fame.
Yes, sir.
And I said that, I said he's been knocked down.
Yes, sir.
He had knocked a lot of people down that didn't get up.
Right.
But he got knocked down.
That's right.
And got up.
Yes, sir.
Got up and met the challenge and came out on the other side. Right. And now you're at Black College Sports Hall of Fame.
Right.
And hopefully that'll open up the doors to some more recognition you deserve in your life after football.
I just want to just be a part of this Dallas Cowboy organization, to be a part of the alumni organization. And I tell you, just because you get knocked down, and we all have
to an extent.
We all have something that we've been through. But we persevere. We move on. We don't look down. We look up. Because if you ever feel like you're going to fall, you want to try to land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. But when you get up, you got to rise and grind. You got to rise and grind, Drew. You got to rise and grind.
I hear you.
Something on the inside of you won't let you stay where losers live. The losers in faith and it just doesn't live the same place.
Yeah. Don't kick dirt on me.
Yes, sir.
Don't kick no dirt on me, because I'm coming
back.
back.
Grind, baby.
I'm coming back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's so cool, man. But yeah, you showed that that's the way to do it.
Yes, sir.
And I hope everybody that's listening can get that kind of message,
Yes, sir.
Because everything ain't perfect in our lives. We all run through some adversity. But how do we handle that adversity?
Exactly right.
Do we use that adversity as a challenge and use that to step on to bigger and better things?
Right.
And that's what you did. You used it as a challenge, and now you stepped on to bigger and better things.
That's right. You use it as a stepping stone to move yourself into higher heights.
Yep.
But recognize what you have to go through. If it doesn't kill you, it should make you better.
Yeah.
And I'm a better person because of all the adversities that we've been through in my life. But look at us now.
Yeah.
We are still here, and we're making marks in some other kind of way of our lives. And, to be a part of this show with you and to see how you continuously to grace people with your presence and how you continue to bring in the former players and allow them to have a voice.
Yeah.
It's just awesome to see and be a part of it and to be a part of this Cowboy organization. Hope prayerfully I'll get a chance to be even a bigger part of this organization because I love the Jones family. I love the Dallas Cowboys. I love our fans and just looking forward to getting back and being a part of this organization.
Yeah, they need to bring you back, include you more into what's happening around here because that passion –
yes, sir.
That's real.
Yes,
that's real.
That is real.
And that's what we need.
That is
okay?
real. What you see is what you get.
And when you present that to the players,
yes, sir.
They can tell whether it's real or not.
Oh, yes.
And they can see, I feel it right now.
Exactly right.
So anyway, hopefully this can open the door to you becoming more involved as part of the Cowboys family.
Yes, sir.
And all
looking
that.
Forward
and,
to it. Looking forward to
people
it.
can read and hear about your story and get inspiration through that story.
Thank you so much.
You have been that inspiration to us today and all of those tuning into the Route Tree.
Thank you.
So we appreciate having Eugene, the hitting machine, Lockhart, with us. One of the coolest nicknames in all of sports. Hut, 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 hut. Thank you, Gino.
Yes, sir. Love you.
We'll be back next week with another edition of the Route Tree. Hut, hut. Tune in. Hut, hut.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!